You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. A walkout by officials from the United States, Britain and Canada over Russia's participation in the meeting of finance officials from the world's 20th biggest economies did not derail the meeting's focus on finding the common ground to address headwinds confronting global growth, the body's chair said on Wednesday, the 20th of April.
The top finance official walked out of the G20 meeting as Russian representatives spoke, exposing the pending division over Russia continued present in the body. Ukrainian official in Washington seeking billions of dollars of additional funding also walked out of the meeting, a source familiar with the meeting said. Indonesia Finance Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati, who chaired the gathering in Washington, said that the walkout during the group of 20 finance ministers and central banker meeting was not a total surprise and was not disruptive to the group wider discussions.
All members see the G20 is a very important forum, a premier economic cooperation forum for us to discuss both in terms of the risk as well as how we should coordinate and collaborate together. I think that is something which is really very strongly expressed during the meeting. So I'm confident that this will not erode the cooperation as well as the role of the G20 forum. This is an extraordinary situation. It's not business as usual, a very dynamic and challenging one. So for Indonesia, since we hosted the first finance minister and central bank governor meeting back in February in Jakarta, the development of the global environment is actually deteriorated and changed very fast. Due to the first pandemic, which is not yet over, the second one is the Russia war in Ukraine. Members expressed deep concerns about humanitarian crisis, economic and financial impact of the war, and called for the end of the war as soon as possible. Many members condemned the war as unprovoked and unjustifiable, and a violation of international law. Members share the view that the war and the associated action have and will continue to hinder the global economic recovery process, raising particular concern about food security and energy prices.
The G20 include Western countries that has accused Moscow of war crime in Ukraine, as well as China, India, Indonesia, and South Africa, which have not joined Western-led sanctions against Russia over the conflict. Indrawati said many countries spoke out against the war at the meeting, although she did not identify them. Over 5 million Ukrainians have fled abroad since Russia invaded on February 24, the biggest attack on a European state since 1945. The United States accuses Russia of committing war crimes in what Moscow called a special military operation. Russia denies the allegations.